we've got a special round of 32 matchup for you. I'm Landon, coming to you from the basement, the most decorated venue all in TNS folklore. No, not really. But it's just going to be me on the call today. Unfortunately, we had a few of our colleagues get stuck at the airport in these treacherous times, so they are unable to make it. So you're stuck with me. If you like that, hey, perfect for you. If not, lo siento. Good news is, though, Baylor, Florida should be a good one, even though it's a 1-9. Florida is led by Keontae Johnson and grad transfer extraordinaire Kerry Blackshear, and the Baylor Bears are led by Jared Butler, Freddie Gillespie. In what should be a good one, I'm going to go ahead and take, I'll go ahead and take Baylor here. I don't want to say by a ton because Kansas beat Arizona earlier today on a game winner. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. Also, before I continue any further, we are a Big Heads Media podcast. And check out at Hutch and Huber. They're doing an episode, I think right now actually, if you want to check out the other games that they're doing. Virginia Creighton, low score. But without further ado, let's get on with it. Gotta love another plug for something of 2K that, frankly, I just don't think we care about. Even though Kentucky great Anthony Davis has always been one of my favorites. Florida had a pretty productive year this year, even though by most standards, underachieved. Many thought they'd be a Final Four team. They were not, or they at least I don't think they would have. Baylor, on the other hand, completely overachieved. Only 4 losses on the year, absolutely dominated college basketball outside of, save a few games, especially championship favorite Kansas. As Butler drives and he's blocked by Johnson. Johnson out to Noah Locke. Locke with the layup, good. Also, shout out to Noah Locke for liking one of our posts. You're my favorite Florida player of all time now. As Mitchell drives. Out to Butler. Butler to an open Teague for 3. No good. Rebound out to Blackshear. Demhard Lewis out to an open Johnson, who takes it. Was foot on the line? Yes, it was, but he still gets to go. Florida goes up quick, 4-0. Teague out to Vital. Butler out to a cutting Mitchell at the top of the key. Back to Butler with 7 on the shot clock. Out to Teague for another 3. Lines it up. No good. Another rebound for Blackshear. Lewis out running for the Gators. Nemhard trying to get something going. Been a very, very extraordinarily successful floor general, even in his 2 years at Florida so far. Lewis with the jumper. No good. Rebound out to Blackshear. Foul on Freddie Gillespie. Kerry Blackshear, as we mentioned, grad transfer for Florida from Virginia Tech that was highly coveted coming out of Virginia Tech in the summer. Just about every major program in the country tried to get him, and Florida won out. A solid job by Mike White, as he puts Florida up 6-0. Did not see this one coming at all. Mitchell out to Vital at the elbow. Out to Gillespie to a cutting Butler with less than 3 on the shot clock. He's got to throw something up, and he does. Beats the shot clock for the layup. Jared Butler been an absolute star for the Bears this year, and Scott Drew. Took everything in my power not to say Bryce Drew there. I'm sure all 4 Baylor fans that are watching this are ecstatic about it. Out to Nemhard Key. Out to Locke with a 3. Bullseye! Noah Locke with 5 out of the 9 for the Gators as they go up 9-2. Mitchell drives and gets the tough layup to go. Nemhard trying to engineer something. Lewis at the top of the key, cuts it out to Nemhard with less than 5 on the shot clock. He gets a pick from Blackshear, takes the 3, no good. Rebound out to Maceo Teague. Teague running with it, out to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to get something going for Baylor. He does, and he's fouled by Noah Locke on the layup. Mitchell steps up, knocks down the first. Mitchell with the second, and it's good. Back to a 1-possession ball game for the Bears as Florida leads 9-6 with 16:30 left to go in the first half. Blackshear drives. What a layup by Kerry Blackshear. Mitchell out to Gillespie, out to Butler. Teague Butler has to try and beat the shot clock. He does, but cannot get it to go. The long rebound out to Noah Locke. And Locke's running with it. Tries to cut to the cup. Can't, but he finds Blackshear in the corner who drives. Blocked by Gillespie, but Blackshear gets the rebound back. Another post up. No good. Keontae Johnson, though, with the rebound. Out to Blackshear again. And Baylor finally secures the rebound. Mitchell trying to get something going at the top of the key. He drives on the left side. Blocked by Blackshear in the rebound to Florida. Nemhard racing with it. The alley-oop to Scotty Lewis. What a dunk by Scotty Lewis and a better pass by Andrew Nemhard. Vital drives, tries to get the contested layup to go. He cannot. Keontae Johnson rewarded with the great defense and the rebound. Out to a cutting Blackshear with the dunk. Send it in, big fella. Florida 15-6 on Baylor. Did not see this one coming at all, folks. Vital. No. Baylor gone ice cold from the field right now. Blackshear out the top of the key. Drives. Can't get that to go. Rebound out to Mitchell. Baylor's running with it. They've got numbers. Mitchell spins back into the lane. The contested layup. No good. Scotty Lewis with the rebound for the Gators, and they're running with it now. Blackshear drives, and he's fouled. That's 2 on Freddie Gillespie. Blackshear hits the first. Can he hit the second? Yes, he does. Florida up 17-6 right now, surprisingly enough. Timeout Baylor, a much needed one. Baylor shell-shocked right now by the Gators. Clark out in the corner to Meyer. Tristan Clark into the game for the Bears, as is Meyer. Bandu out to Thamba. Got to beat the shot clock, and he does in a much-needed basket for the Bears. Out to Quiz Glover, checks in the game for the Gators. Out to Trey Mann, one of Florida's best guards this season, especially in his six-man role for the Gators as he tries to drive, takes the tough mid-range, no good. The rebound out to Baylor. Baylor out to Okiki. He drives the pull-up jumper, ill-advised, and no good. Rebound out to Mann. Florida's got numbers here. And he's fouled by Meyer on the play, it looks like. As Trey Mann steps up to the line. Hits the first. Misses the second, though, and Meyer racing with it for Baylor, trying to get something going here. Taking it down to Thamba with the size advantage, and he takes advantage of it. What a nice little shot from Thamba. Glover out to man, Johnson out to man, I apologize. Out to Jatobo. Out to Glover. Glover drives. Kicks it out to Jason Jatobo. The man for a contested three. Oh, it looked like he had it. It's in and out, though. Oh, and Meyer dribbles it off of Omar Payne's foot. Right back to the Gators. Johnson drives, he's got an open lane, back to the basket, the layup, no good. He gets his own rebound out to a cutting man with the mid-range. Got it. Rattled it home. Thamba out the top of the key. Florida leads 20-10 with 11:30 to go in the first half. And we got to reach in on Ques Glover there. Mike White cannot be happy about that. Tristan Clark out in the corner. Bandu trying to get something going as he's trapped. He gets an open mid-range. No good. Rebound out to Jason Jatobo. Keontae Johnson at the top of the key, trying to get a little more momentum for the Gators, as if they didn't already have that already. Ques Glover with the crossover, tries to get past Clark, and he does. The foul. Oh, and it looked like it was going in, but Ques Glover draws the foul. 2 shots at the line. And he hits the first. Butler drives. Looks like Baylor will have the last shot, more than likely. Unless Florida decides to go to right now. Dante Bassett drives. Another foul on Baylor. Florida already in the bonus. As Dante Bassett steps up to the line. And he gets the first. And knocks down the second. Florida looking solid from the charity stripe today. Tristan Clark running the point for the Bears, shockingly enough. Clark drives, and he's hacked by Dante Bassett. And he knocks down the first. Clark, and he knocks down the second. Did not see this one coming, folks. We're only 10 minutes in, but Florida with a double-digit lead over Baylor, 24-14, as Trey Mann tries to add to this with 10 seconds to go left on the shot clock out at the top of the key. Mann out at the free throw line, looks for help, gets out to Ques Glover for a 3, in and out. But Florida looking solid right now, 24-14. over the one-seeded Baylor Bears. Can Baylor put together any comeback, or is Florida's lead too much? Well, we've got 10 minutes left in the first half to see. Glover with an open three. Oh, another in and out. Thamba gets the rebound. Bandu drives. He's got an open Thamba. Chooses to get it out to Jared Butler. Interesting that Scott Drew has not put in the other 4 starters for Baylor as Butler tries to get something going out to an open Bandu with less than 5 on the shot clock. Bandu with the 3. No good. Another rebound for Dante Bassett. Payne out to Trey Man. Trey Man tries to use the pick. He gets a pick. A pass out to a cutting Bassett. Christian Gack checks into the game. And the layup for Florida. Gack doesn't play a lot of minutes for Florida. Averages about 9 a game per 40 minutes. And interestingly enough, Mike White goes early to his bench. Is Dante Bassett there with the rebound and the tough defense. To a cutting Glover who's blocked on the play. Who else? Jared Butler. Bandu out to Clark at the top. They really need to get Clark into the post. Having him out on the perimeter is not going to do anything for the Bears. Clark is absolutely hounded right now. Gets to the basket, misses. What a terrible possession for Baylor. Payne out to Glover. Glover to man at the top of the circle. 10 left on the shot clock. Man gets it down low to Dante Bassett, who has a size advantage. Cannot take advantage of it as Clark ends up with the rebound. Butler running. Jared Butler needs to get his name a little more in the scoring column today. Tristan Clark is not going to get it done for Baylor as he drives, almost turns it over. Puts it up, no good, but he's fouled on the play by Omar Payne. And he misses the first. And the second. Cannot have that right now if you're Baylor. Florida leads 26-14. With 7:30 to go in the first half. Locke with a contested jumper. No good. Gillespie with the rebound. Scott Drew finally goes back to his starters as Mitchell and Gillespie check back into the game. As does Maceo Teague. Clark's still in, and he turns it over. Scotty Lewis. My, oh my, Scotty Lewis with the dunk. High flying. Scotty Lewis that put the Gators up 28-14 over Baylor. Mitchell drives out to Vital. Teague in the corner with less than 3 on the shot clock. Has to force one up. He does and beats the shot clock. A great play there for Baylor. Hopefully they can create some sort of momentum. However, Florida's taken complete control of this game. As Locke drives, can't get it to go, but gets his own rebound. They're getting beat on the 50-50 possessions right now. Baylor is. Out to Gack at the top to Nembhard. Lewis out to Locke with less than 1 on the shot clock. Nembhard has to throw one up. No good. Great defensive possession by Mitchell and Baylor. That is their identity as a team. A hard-nosed defensive team that can really make you pay later in games. Clark still in the game for Baylor. Vital gets it. Tries to drive. Almost pickpocketed. He drives. And he gets the tough layup to go. Could have been a foul there. Locke Out on the elbow, has to pick up his dribble, tries to find somebody, finds Nemhard at the top of the key. Nemhard out to Gak. Gak to Lewis. Lewis with the contested three. No good. The long rebound to Mitchell. Baylor's running with it. Vital. Oh, and the block. And he recovers before it goes out of bounds for the Bears. Vital, ooh, with the tough layup. Florida 28-20 right now with 4:50 left to go in the first half. Gak out at the top. Out to Nemhard. Nemhard with the open three, knocks it down. Baylor cannot get anything going right now as Vital takes another contested layup, but he's fouled. He misses the first. Baylor being very dicey from the free throw line today. And he misses the second. Lewis drives with the pull-up jumper. Not really known as part of his game, but he's going to knock it down anyway. Florida goes back up 13 with 3:49 left to go in the first half. Vital drives. Baylor just settling for contested layups left and right at this point as they miss another layup. Lewis throws it off the back and a cutting Blackshear for the dunk. Wow, I am absolutely speechless right now, folks. Baylor with another ill-advised, and dare I say it, stupid shot. It's Scotty Lewis with the layup. Wow. Did not see this one coming. Baylor getting absolutely blown out. Clark. They need to take Clark out of the game at this point. He's done absolutely nothing. It's another cutting. Ooh, they can't get that one to go, though, for Florida. Teague out the circle, drives. Another play out to Clark. Vital out to Mitchell. Clark's going to take another shot this time. Oh, and he can't get that layup to go either. Blackshear cutting and another layup. Baylor getting decimated by the Gators 39-20. Unbelievable. I'm absolutely speechless, like I said, folks. This is not how I imagine this simulation going. Vital drives and he's hacked. So one thing about these simulations, I think in real life, Baylor would be a lot more spaced out than this. They just seem to want to pack it in right now, and it's not working at all offensively. Vital hits both free throws. Chitoa at the top. Out to Nemhard. Less than 5 on the shot clock. Blackshear out to Johnson on the wing. Nemhard has to throw up a jumper. No good. A tall rebound out to Maceo Teague. Teague to a cutting Butler. Goes, over his head. Could have got a foul there. Officials aren't going to give him one, but they're going to give him 2 points. Butler hits the very tough NBA-like layup. Man out to Nemhard. Nemhard can't get it to go. Out to Teague. Teague out to Gillespie. They can't get it to go. They kill the momentum right there for the Bears. And we got a foul on the ball for Mitchell. Quez Glover for three. Another in and out for Glover. Cutting to Vitale with the layup. Blackshirt cutting, trying to get something going for the Gators. And swatted. Jatovo tries to go up with it. Baylor can cut this lead as Meyer pump fakes. Out to Vital. Butler tries to get a pick. He does. Doesn't use it well, though. Drives with the spin move into the lane, and he gets the tough layup. Florida, Trey Mann with a tough jumper. No good. The long rebound. Out to Glover. Cannot get it to go. I don't know if he even beat the shot clock, though. And Baylor, the 1 seed, down at the half to Florida, 39-28. I guess sad Kenny again. Florida, neither team really shooting that great from the field, both shooting 37%. However, Baylor leads 39-28 as we get back to the action. Or Florida leads 39-28. And it's the St. Anthony dance team again. That's what we love to see. Baylor really needs to get a nice run here going to set the tempo for the second half. Nemhard picks up his dribble, almost loses it, gets it back. Out in the corner with less than 10 left on the shot clock. Out to Blackshear. Lewis to Locke. Locke gets it down low to Keontae Johnson, who has a size mismatch. Can he use it? He does, but he can't get it to go. And the rebound out to Baylor. Butler to a cutting Teague. Teague goes up with the layup, and it goes. Baylor brings this back down to single digits as Florida leads 39-30. Out to Blackshear. Blackshear drives, but he can't get it to go. He's fouled on the play, though, by Vital. But Blackshear can't get the first one to go. And there's 20 years younger Scott Drew over there for the Bears, and Mike White, who I can assure you does not look like that in real life. Blackshear tries to knock down the second. And he does. Puts the Gators back up double digits with a 40-30 lead. Mitchell loses it, and it's picked up by Noah Locke. Gators out on the run. Locke drives.
Blackshear at the top to Nemhard. Nemhard gets a screen with a contested jumper blocked, and Lewis can't get it up before the shot clock. That's a shot clock violation for Florida. Great defensive possession by Baylor. They're starting to find their identity on that end. If only they could find it on the other end, too. Mitchell out to Butler. Butler to Teague. Teague back out to Butler. Out to Gillespie. Oh, when he tries to find the cutting Butler but can't get it to him. And Lewis is out and running. What the nifty layup. Florida up 42-30. A little pass out to Teague. Gillespie goes up. He's blocked by Blackshear, but they call the foul. Looked like all ball here, but that's what we're seeing. Gillespie hits the first, and he knocks down the second. 10-point game. Florida leads 42-32 with a little under 18 to go left in the game. Lewis. Ooh, Scotty Lewis says hello world with the nifty layup. Woo. Mitchell Vital. Vital drives, another layup, can't get it to go. Keontae Johnson with the rebound. Lock out to Nemhard. Nemhard out to Lewis. Lewis has to force up a three, hits the front of the iron, rebound out to Gillespie. Mitchell gets cut off, out to Butler at the top. Butler gets the, looks like it lost it for a minute, gets it back though. Oh, Blackshear had numbers there, but he kicks out to Nemhard to reset it. Scotty Lewis at the top. Blackshear out at the top. DeConte to a cutting Scotty Lewis who tries to get the jump. Blackshear though, up and at him, big fella. With the tough rebound in the layup. Deserved every minute of that. Mitchell out to Butler. Teague to Mitchell, back to Teague at the top of the key. Vital, oh, to a cutting Teague with the nice layup in the and one. Noah Locke got him at the end of that play. A much needed play for Baylor. As Teague with the old-fashioned three-pointer. Lewis drives, loses it. Clark with the first good thing he's done all day today. Out to Teague. Teague with the layup. Can't get it to go, but that's another foul on Noah Locke, his third. Teague back out to Payne. Payne to Teague. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, folks. Sorry. This is actually starting to turn into an entertaining game, and I'm already seeing names at the bottom that aren't there. Lewis out to Gak. The size misadvantage, and he takes advantage of it and goes up strong. Mitchell drives, hacked by Gak. The Gak hack. And we got another foul. He's going to rattle home the first. Mitchell with the second. No good. Rebound out to Omar Payne for the Gators. Out to a cutting man with the layup. No, but he's fouled by Butler on the play. Nobody got back for the Bears. But man cannot hit the first. But he hits the second. Clark drives. Cannot get to go, but another foul on Omar Payne. They are not letting them play here, folks. A lot of foul calls in the last couple minutes. Tristan Clark hits the first and knocks down the second to put this back to single digits. Scotty Lewis with the nice take. Scotty Lewis showing off his massive potential here today for the Gators. Tristan Clark drives, another foul. Unbelievable. Clark steps up to the line, misses the first. Baylor already in the bonus. He's going to need another mulligan after that shot, though, as he misses both free throws. Florida running with it. Oh, my gosh. All right, I'm supposed to be impartial here, but come on. How many fouls are we going to call? It's probably, I think that's 4 out of the last 5 possessions. Bandu out to Thamba. Thamba out to Butler. They need to get something going. Out to a thumb. Oh my gosh. The and one though. Finally though for Baylor. $2K though loving it, some free throws and needing some rest. Glover out to Lewis. Out to man. And it's stolen away by Clark. Meyer outrunning with it for Baylor. For the love of God, not another foul. Out to Butler. Butler brings it back out. Out to Bandu. With less than 10 on the shot clock. Out to Thamba. And one with the foul. I spoke too soon, though, about the foul. But the nice and one dunk for Thamba as he makes it an 8-point lead for the Gators. 53-45 with a little over 13-15 left to go in the game. Jacobo out to Lewis. Out to Quez Glover with the open three. Is this the one? No, it's not. Rebound out to Baylor. To make this a 2-possession game is Bandu for 3, and he got it! Baylor chipping away at this Florida lead right now, and Baylor fans are on their feet. Jatobo down to Glover. Out to man at the wing. To a cutting Lewis. Back out to Glover on the right side. 6 left on the shot clock. Man trying to get some separation. He does for the 3. No good. And the rebound out to Jared Butler for the Bears. Bandu to Thamba with the layup, and it's good. And this is a 1-possession game. Baylor comes roaring back from the dead. Florida still up 3 right now, but with 12:15 left to go, you have to think Mike White's going to take a timeout here. Glover out to man. Man, the contested 3, no good. Rebound out to Jared Butler. Baylor can tie it. Meyer tries to drive out to the short corner. Gets a little bit of separation. Can't get anything going though. Out to Butler. Butler's going to take the pick from Thamba. Not going to use it though as he drives the pull-up jumper in and out. Rebound out to Thamba, who doesn't go up with it. Tristan Clark there to put it up as Florida takes a timeout. Baylor not going away when they easily could have. Florida is trying to get something going here. It was Baylor who was looking down and out earlier, but now it's the Gators that look like they are going to need to resuscitate here. Man at the top, a 3. This would be nice, but they can't get it. Meyer goes over Blackshear for the rebound. Bandu, Baylor can take the lead here. Vital drives with the layup. Oh, no good. The rebound out to Payne. Glover loses it. It's off Glover. Back to the Bears. Baylor trying to take the lead here. Oh, an ill-advised possession there. Man out the free throw line. Ooh, a contested, or uncontested 3, but a tough one. Rebound, though. Omar Payne gets it for the Gators, and he's fouled. But he can't get the first one to go. Butler tries to beat the shot clock with the 3. No good. However, Baylor comes storming back. We get a State Farm sponsor assist of the game, even though we do not have that here, folks. I wish we did. Vital drives the foul. Omar Payne's, that's his 5th. Should be out of the game, wink, wink, but I guess he's not. Because 2K rules. Vital can't get the first to go, but he can tie this one up for the Bears, and that he does. Tie game right now. As Keontae Johnson tries to get something going for the Gators, has to pick up his dribble out to Nembhard with 5 on the shot clock. He drives the pull-up jumper. Good. Just what the doctor ordered there for Florida as they retake the lead 55-53 with a little under 9.5 to go in the game. Vital with the layup. Oh, that would have been essential for the comeback campaign for Baylor. And Scott Drew. Keontae Johnson for 3. No good. Butler skies over Payne for the rebound. Mitchell out to Bandu to Gillespie. Can tie the game up to Butler with less than 10 on the shot clock. Butler drives. Payne takes him up on the dribble. Butler for 3, no good. And the rebound out to Trey Mann. Mann drives. Can't get anything going. Goes back 4 and 1 for Trey Mann. Man, oh man, can that guy play. As Mann knocks down the old-fashioned 3. 58-53. Oh, and it's pickpocketed away by Keontae Johnson. They have numbers. Nobody picks up Johnson, who skies in for the dunk. $60-53 Gators. Out to Butler. Butler to Gillespie, who goes up with it. Can't get it to go. Rebound out to the Gators. Oh, and a three by Florida extends the lead back out to 10. Cannot say we saw this one happening, folks. As Baylor takes a timeout. Unbelievable. Still not good as the St. Anthony Dance Fan Club there, unfortunately. Baylor really needs to get a run going for themselves here. Butler at the top of the key. To Teague. Teague out to Gillespie, back up to Butler at the top, less than 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell gets down to Vital. Butler for a three. Bullseye! Blackshear running the point right now for Florida, and that's why he does it. Throws it away to Vital. Teague running with it. Puts it between his legs, drives, and one for Maceo Teague. And that's a fourth on Noah Locke. We've got ourselves a bowl game here, folks. And he hits the free throw. Blackshear at the top of the key for the Gators. Out to Nembhard. Less than 5 on the shot clock. Nembhard brings it out. He's going to have to force him up, but he gets it down to Blackshear. Oh, with a tough layup. What a clutch shot from Kerry Blackshear. Out to a cutting. Either way, picked off. Looked like it was Teague with the cut. And it looks like Florida can extend this lead here as Noah Locke brings it back out for the Gators. With the three, no good. Gillespie with the rebound out to Mitchell. Baylor can bring this back down to a one-possession game. Mitchell drives, can't get anything going. Brings it back out for the Bears. 10 left on the shot clock. 5:57 to go. To a cutting Butler with the layup. What a game right now, folks, that we have. 65-61 Florida with a little over 5 to go. Blackshear can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Blackshear steps up to the line. Been all reliable today for the Gators. And he's not going to let him down as he hits the first. Blackshear with the second. Nothing but nylon. Gillespie out to Mitchell. Mitchell out to Butler. Butler with the three. No good. Could have gotten a better shot there later in the possession, but he pulled the trigger anyway. Locke out to an open Keontae Johnson. It was in and rolled out. Oh, and Noah Locke comes up with the steal. Jared Butler was a little bit careless with it. Locke dribbles to the corner for some reason. Takes the contested jumper. No good. Rebound to Gillespie. What was Locke thinking there? Out to Teague. Nothing but lane. He drives. And we have an offensive basket interference on Baylor. Teague did not drive. Stood still right before getting into the lane. Would have had the open layup if he had taken it. Blackshear with a tough finish, but he can't get it to go. Rebound out to Mitchell. 67-61, folks. It's to a cutting Vitale. Oh, you got to get that to go, even though he's fouled by Keontae Johnson. And he's going to hit the first. (67-63), a little over 4 to go in this game, folks. This has been a heck of a tourney classic for the neutral site. Can the Gators pull off one of the more shocking upsets in the tournament? Can Baylor hold on and not just be another upset statistic as Nembhard chucks up a three? No good. The rebound, though, out to Blackshear. Gators reset with 7 on the shot clock. Out to Lewis. Lewis to Blackshear. Out to cutting Locke with the layup. No good. The rebound out to Teague. Mitchell hacked by Andrew Nembhard. That's his first. Vital tries to find a cutter. Can't get anybody. Just beats the 5-second mark. Gets it out to Gillespie. Back to Vital to Mitchell with 13 left on the shot clock. Vital drives. And he gets it to go. The tough NBA finished layup. And this is a one-possession game, folks. Blackshear drives. He's fouled in the and one. What a play by Kerry Blackshear. But he misses the free throw. It's Florida up 69-65. As Butler drives to a cutting Vital who doesn't go up with it. Now does, and he's blocked by Scotty Lewis. The freshman coming up big for the Gators. Johnson out to Nembhard for the 2. Got it! Florida stretches the lead back out to 6 with a little under 3 to go. This is back and forth. This is still March. Butler out to Mitchell. Mitchell to the top of the key, out to Teague. Trying to get something to go with less than 5 on the shot clock, and it's picked. No. Butler gets it. He's got to throw it up. He does. From half court. No good. Nembhard with the rebound. Out to Locke. Locke at the top of the key. Out to Nembhard. 7 left on the shot clock and hitting the 2-minute mark. Scotty Lewis tries to drive, gets cut off the jumper. No good. Rebound out to Freddie Gillespie. Baylor trying to get something going here. Oh, what an ill-advised pass from Mitchell, and Johnson picks it off. You cannot have that right now if you're Scott Drew. Carelessness with the ball. A Locke with the contest. Oh, not contested, but a tough jumper from Noah Locke. What a clutch shot as Florida goes up 8 with 1:38 to go. Player of the game, rightfully so, Kerry Blackshear for the Gators. Done everything and more that Mike White has asked for. It might and could be the big reason that Baylor is no longer in the tournament as Butler drives. Blocked by who else? Kerry Blackshear. Andrew Nembhard out to Locke. Florida plays smart here. They're going to be dancing in the Sweet 16. Out to Lewis to Johnson in the corner. Johnson drives. Lewis and Nemhard, they got throwing up with less than 1 on the shot clock. They do, in a shot clock violation. Baylor's going to get the ball back with 1:08 to go in the game. Butler drives. Can't get anything out to Gillespie. The dangerous pass to Teague. They got to get something going right now. They're playing too patient with it. Out to Gillespie. Gillespie sizes up. Blackshear less than 3 on the shot clock. What are they doing? The contested jumper, no good. Oh, in the sky! Slam by Vital. Baylor goes into a press and they foul immediately. Only the 4th team foul, though. They've got a little bit left to go. Out to Nemhard. They're going to try and double, and they cannot. It looks like they're going to play this one down to the whistle. They're not going to foul. Blackshear, though, on Gillespie. Blackshear. Oh, with the tough finish. Get that man a rafter. Get him a banner. Get him whatever. Blackshear has earned his way into Florida folklore. In the miss by Baylor. It looks like Florida's going to pull this one out. Baylor not fouling. This one is over, folks. Florida is still dancing. Wow, what a game for Mike White and the Gators. All the postseason doubts put to rest as Florida wins this one 75-67. Wow, what a game for the Gators. And undoubtedly, folks, as we look at the box score for the Bears, Mark Vital leads Baylor with 15-7. Jared Butler, not his game today, with 13-3. Meanwhile, Kerry Blackshear with a 23-point, 13 rebound double-double, and Scotty Lewis with 14-6. Baylor goes home packing. Florida on to the Sweet 16. Folks, if you enjoyed this episode, I will be back in the next 15 minutes, and I'll post the link on our Twitter page at Neutral Site Show, capital N, capital S's. So, thank you for tuning in again to the Neutral Site. Stay safe. Hopefully, this has been a good contributor to your Saturday night entertainment, and we'll be back in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Until then, you know the drill. Stay neutral.